Because every day is the first day, and we know that. I think
I see check marks. I see check marks across the top.
I'm trying to see if can somebody tell me if the Rumble is live? That would make me happy.
I can go right now.
I can look at it right now. It says live. I'm not going to click on it.
Okay.
It says live. Okay. 89 views. 89.
Let's see. I'm going there right now.
Views. There's no way.
Yeah, that's what it says. That's what it says.
Melody knows. Melody, will you let me know if the Rumble is live?
Do you want me to click on it so I feedback right to the show?
No, I don't want you to feedback right to the show. I
can click on it though. It's sitting there saying live.
Melody, just let me know if it's playing on there.
Why don't you ever believe me when I say something? Because literally, it's right in front. It's right the fuck in front of me.
Yep, we're live.
All right, Melody says yes.
We're 90 seconds in. I can say that.
I can see it.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Monday, October 21st. And
that's a cool thumbnail.
We are back live after a well-deserved vacation. Howard Stern is back on the air, giving us less than zero. I am here for anybody who's new here. I am here with Dennis, who is to my right, maybe your left. I'm not really sure. And that's Xavier down below us. It was looks like a cat.
Hey.
And we are here to do tonight, which is our recap on the Howard Stern show and what happened during the day. So we usually play some clips, we comment on it, and we kind of move on. So this is how the Beatles broke up. So yeah, so this is what we do. I can see your chat from Rumble and from YouTube, probably from Twitter as well. And we can reply back to you on here. So I think we have the Rumble set up well. Okay. I want to thank anybody who has joined our Patreon, our big $2 Patreon. And we were excited to do a couple of shows last week. Dennis and I did a review of Howard interviewing Kamala Harris, which we just put up on YouTube for everybody else to watch now. And then we also did a commentary on Private Parts. And while we were in the middle of it, primary streaming place decided that we're not supposed to be showing you Private Parts like anybody gives a
rap for you.
Private Parts. So we really quickly kind of regrouped. We figured out how to use Rumble. We went there, and in order to stream there, we had to have 5 users. So, and 3 of his nom de plumes, as well as Xavier and Mr. Jude Shnuda all joined, and some of you from Patreon joined, and we were able to continue the show.
Is our GeoCity link working?
No, our GeoCity link is not working.
We are on GeoSites, so you can get to you can find it that way.
Yeah, so here we are.
We're still working on the MySpace one.
We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and now Rumble. Woohoo! Okay.
Wow. We're a conglomerate.
Look at that.
How exciting.
We still have 100 live viewers. Okay. So let's talk
about a prodigy.
Yes, let's talk about today's show. And let's talk about
all the fun just stopped.
Yeah, let's get serious now. Let's get serious and talk about the show. It was pretty much exactly what you would expect it to be after 2 weeks on vacation. Now, normally when Howard used to go on vacation, we used to be so excited about the fact that he was coming back from something, and he would tell us about things that went on in his life and things that went on during the off time period. But that doesn't happen anymore. So now,
how's Allison doing?
I really don't know how.
Fabulous, actually.
She's fabulous. You know, it was amazing when we did the stream of the Private Parts last week. And hold on, I need to get this on the RadioGunk site so you guys can see this and be like shocked and amazed at it as I was.
Oh, is this the picture? I think it is because
No, we don't validate parking.
So,
no.
You have to buy something over $10.
Yeah, you have to buy a meal and 2 drinks.
Yes.
Yes. I wanted to show you guys the most bizarre thing. You know, every time you watch Private Parts, and again, I've only watched it 3 times. So as we're watching it, we happen to notice in real disgust and shock how Howard looked in it. And hold on, I have to log into my own friggin' site. I don't even know what my password is. Jesus Christ. All right. So you guys are going to be shocked by this. Shocked and amazed, I tell you. I just want to share this with you really quickly so that we can continue on with the show. But we started to notice that he was really weirdly made up as the movie was going on. And not only did he have wigs, but he had full makeup, full makeup. Check this out.
Like a bitch.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's Chalamet.
So
it's Chalamet.
I showed this to my daughter, assistant.
This intrepid assistant.
This picture to intrepid assistant, and she just stared at it and went, that's either the ugliest woman I've ever seen, or that's really an ugly man with a lot of makeup on. It's an ugly man with a lot of makeup on. My God, RuPaul wears less makeup. Yes, you're right.
We were looking at you and you were like, holy shit. What?
I never noticed it.
You never noticed this, right? I mean, it's just frightening.
Wow, it's so disturbing. You can't unsee it. Now you can't unsee it.
To be fair, you know, I think what's going on is now we have higher resolution monitors. Everybody's got like 4K monitors. So you really see shit now.
I mean,
back in the day, everybody had like 360.
Anorexic. He looks like an anorexic woman. Like he just looks like very skeletal,
and ugly anorexic woman. I mean, seriously, wow. Every stick on the ugly tree.
Look at whoa. This. I mean, really, you guys, it's kind of insane.
He has lipstick on there.
You understand that, right? When we first saw this, everybody's watching this on like standard resolution. Now we got 4K resolution. You can really see.
It's really clear. It's really clear how clear the makeup is because on a 480 TV it didn't show up. Now this is like whoa.
Before your picture was a lot fuzzier, so maybe it didn't register.
And it's funny that we all noticed it almost at the exact same time in the.
It's like whoa, stop, go back.
Shit, what is this? So yeah,
it's like a bitch, bro.
Creepy and weird. I'm gonna throw that on Twitter later on. All right, so yeah, let's get to the show and let's start at the beginning. I know, I'm sorry. I actually happen to have a lot of clips for tonight, shockingly, but let's
there's a lot of nuggets actually.
How do people know we're back live? Maybe they
maybe this is a repeat of a live show.
How do I convince you? I could say the date. What is today's date? The 21st, October? Right.
Yes.
Oh, that works.
Maybe.
Hey, baby. Maybe.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I missed it again.
Oh, yeah, I missed your husband died. You back to dating? Maybe.
I hate that so much. I can't even begin to tell.
I thankfully missed the first 5 minutes of the show.
Oh well, let me elucidate what happened.
Elucidate, okay.
Elucidate, that's great.
What happened at the very beginning of the show?
We're hearing it right now. It's incredibly terrible. Fred found that stupid drop, and he's now going to beat it into the ground.
Yeah. Okay. So Autobot Al is asking, "Where's that maybe from?" So the wife of who's the guy who bunked his head couple of years ago and died, comedian.
Saget.
Bob Saget's.
I was gonna say that. I can say that with an F.
Bob, stop it, dog.
We're not on Patreon.
I know. I almost said it. I almost said it with an F.
Saget's wife started dating, and she's like it's a weird combination here. Bob Saget's wife is Kelly Rizzo is her name here. Bob Saget's wife. So check this out.
She's the one that brought a boyfriend to the funeral, right?
Yes.
Bob Saget's wife is dating this dude who is
Howard's type.
Breckenmeyer.
Howard's type. That's exactly what that is.
Breckenmeyer. So I think he's younger than her. I'm not even really sure.
Maybe.
All right. So they were at like something or another being interviewed, and they asked if it was serious, and she's like, maybe, and it was just really annoying and obnoxious.
Pound Town is right.
That's where it comes from. All right. So then
they're spending that America's Funniest Video money.
As you know, and as happens every single week, every Monday, everything starts with, obviously, they have so much to.
Yeah, we have a lot to get to. I'll tell you what we have to get to today. Aside from just everything that's been going on in the last 2 weeks, we have we have Embedded with Flavor Flav. We still have to get to JD and John Blitt in Paris.
Okay, none of that has happened yet, and
What
none
a
of that
piece
happened.
of crap show, bro.
Just so you know, none of that happened today.
I still
It
have
goes
to do my
downhill from here.
routine.
Still didn't do Sternak.
I have to play you Wolfie's mom and Liam Neeson.
That happened today. It was horrific.
I have to
That's
get
right.
JD has compiled clips since the summer that he
That didn't happen either.
hasn't gotten
Tomorrow
to
we're threatened.
play for us and explain what's happening. I spent most of my morning trying to convince JD to take up guitar. He tells me he spends 3 hours a day on his Xbox playing various games.
Exactly what does JD do for a living? So he spends the weekend watching sports. He spends 3 hours a day on his Xbox.
So I can tell you one thing I know he's not doing: exercising.
No.
That is something he's definitely
Wasn't he
not
going to be
doing.
a director? He was
No.
only
Oh,
there
yeah.
for a
Well, he
little
went
bit.
to that-
He's going to be a director.
He went to that great academic bastion, Full
Full
Sail,
Sail?
Full Sail.
I know a
where
dude that went to
Rashawn
Full
went
Sail.
to.
Full
All
Sail.
we do is goof on him, but he tries to bring that up.
Rashawn went there too.
Oh, that's right.
But so the thing is that Howard, in his little mind, because he did Getting Things Done, thinks that 10,000 hours of something can make you an expert at something.
Not if you suck at it.
Exactly. See, guitar is an instrument. Instruments need to have talent to be able to master them. You need to have talent. Same thing with singing, whatever. You have to have some sort of talent, and then the 10,000 hours will help. But you have to have talent to start with. Howard has none of that.
You gotta have something. Like, for example, the
Talent.
Ramones. The Ramones famously couldn't really play their instruments, but they were fucking awesome.
Well, they played them the
You know
way
what I mean?
they
It's like,
wanted to play them, and it worked because it's like they were punk.
yeah,
Fuck it, we'll make
exactly,
it work.
exactly. We're let's just say, like, for sake of arguing, that Howard becomes super proficient. He becomes as proficient as Eric Clapton. Who gives a shit? He's still 70-something-year-old geriatric man with nothing to say.
And there's
So-
nothing, sure, you want to be able to play Stairway to Heaven. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
But the people that really play have an innate talent. Like they have,
that
they have,
je ne sais quoi.
and they have like an artistic bent to them. Howard's never been artistic.
He's autistic.
Autistic, yes, but never artistic.
Yeah, he
So
kind of
much-
sucks at pretty
so
much
much-
everything.
I gotta go. So you may not have realized it, but it's October 21st, and he took off 2 weeks. So that would put October basically into, I don't know, maybe
He always does that, though.
we had 3.
He always
We
come back with October.
We have
almost
2
done.
weeks of October left.
have 5 days. We have 5
10
days
days.
for.
10 days exactly.
10
No.
days exactly. So.
Okay, you're so cute. So there's only 3 work days next week for him.
Oh, you're talking about okay. You're talking
So
about
yeah, you have this week and
Five-
next week.
In 5 days. 5 days for
days.
October.
You're talking about the actual show. Okay.
But tons of stuff to talk about.
Tons.
By the way, when I was talking to JD earlier, I failed to bring up that Ronnie is mad at him, but Bruce will be here, and I'll explain in a second. Very soon, October is coming. We're going to have a huge report on
Wait a minute,
something
isn't
called.
October over?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We blew it, but October. Let's say, okay. How's this? October continues
No, it
with
didn't even start.
a report on hole tox.
Whole talks.
This is Botox for your butthole.
Whole talks.
It's an incredible report. Wait till you fucking hear this.
All right.
And
Wait,
also, they
wait.
analyze Richard Chrissy's asshole because he's got that strange thing popping out of it.
Like a
Yeah,
And,
can his asshole be fixed? Is that
That's the question. And he managed to really gross out a bunch of gay guys who were like, he's disgusting. Like,
All right. So the thing is, that's one show. That's literally one show. That's going to be October is going to be a show, and it'll be like on the 30th or
November. Or November.
No, I don't think it's going to go in November. I think it's one show, and it's going to be like next Tuesday or something, and that'll be it.
Okay,
That'll
fine.
be all
I
of
think
October.
Jess is right.
But he's been pushing the whole talks and the
Exactly.
What they do?
they had advertised the what's in Richard Chrissy's ass or something like that on
That ain't gonna
Instagram.
happen. That's
And
not going to happen. It's just going to
never
be the one thing, the whole talks, Richard Christie's gross asshole, and that will be one show.
gross.
October's over. Okay, great.
Okay, so according to Dennis, and I know he hates that I just said that, but according to
Do you want
Dennis,
me to pull the goddamn thread up?
no. I'm going to show everybody. So this
That's
is for
not my thread.
I know it's not his thread, but it's fairly accurate, and I thought it was.
So is my thread.
So, according to Dennis, who listened sadly to last Tuesday's show, which wound up being a repeat, apparently they had done a promotion that a guy named, what is it,
Shawn
Mendes.
Mendes.
Shawn Mendes was supposed to
You're
be
correct, sir.
on the show. And that was supposed to happen on Monday. And according to Reddit, everybody agreed with that as well. This guy, Solid Pop 5982, fairly correct about how the here will be the show. Kamala Victory Lap, but multiple soccer moms, and Jill, the rock chick from Pennsylvania, calling in to say they're voting for Harris because of Howard's interview. Shawn Mendes preview and wiki as Howard is interviewing Shawn at 8 a.m. tomorrow. This did not happen. This did not happen today. So either Shawn Mendes bailed on them or they had the wrong date.
No, I think
interviews.
my thoughts are that Shawn Mendes is 26 years old. He probably heard what show he was going on and went, you either get me off this show or I fire every last one of you.
Okay, here's Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, he definitely looks like that type. They'll lose his
singer, songwriter, and he used to date this Camila Cabello.
And Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, see, now it's all coming together because that chick that was on, what the hell was her name?
Oh, the weird one, the one that was upset with the
what was her name?
Aubrey Plaza.
No, the singer, like 2 weeks ago.
Charlie XCX.
Right. Okay, so Charlie XCX did the song that is their big song. Shawn Mendes. Can you call me Senorita?
Yeah, I know that song. Okay.
Excuse me.
Hey. Sometimes I like catchy tunes.
Yes, Senorita. He wrote a song, and it was kind of curious that he would be coming on the show after that.
Well, he obviously wasn't because he realized this is
that obviously did not happen.
Would you consider this more of a Amy Schumer or a J-Lo situation?
J-Lo,
where it was just
literally losing his
like
shit.
They realized what show they're on.
Yeah, exactly. And telling them, you need to get me off or you're all fired.
I don't have Zoom on my phone.
However, Bruce is in fact going
that dinosaur. He's happy someone's talking to him.
But isn't there E Street Radio? That's been a thing like for 20 years.
That's why he's
right?
coming on. He's
the
literally
only reason he's coming on.
We'll get him outside. He has nothing. He has nothing going on. 5 years. I got to tell you, practicing guitar is the most beautiful thing, but also the most frustrating thing. It is so difficult. Again, I admire. Speaking of which, I admire Bruce Springsteen so much, and I'm going to get to interview Bruce Springsteen and the entire E Street Band. They'll be performing, yes, and I can't wait. That's going to be happening Wednesday.
I didn't realize the whole band would be here.
Whole band is going to be here.
So the whole is going to be there. Nobody gives a shit.
No one cares.
I was talking to Xavier earlier, and I said I can see how this plays out. I can see that in the very, very tight, small ecosystem where Bruce Springsteen and Howard Stern and Bon Jovi exist, right? Everybody probably heard in their little group, everybody probably heard the interview and said, "Oh God, that's the best interview I think I've ever heard you do. It's the best thing you've ever done." And so they really believe their own shit. Okay, what? Rock Hudson's swollen prostate. That's a great name if I ever heard one. I can't believe you just interrupted our show.
I'm sorry. So Rock Hudson's swollen prostate, and I had to. I'm sorry.
You suck. Don't do that to me again. Monique, Shuli Egar listened to your interview with Richie Wilson. Richie claims Shuli recorded their calls. Shuli denied ever calling Richie. Is he lying? You know what? I can't know that for truth. I have no idea. I can certainly ask.
We can find out.
We can find out. Let me see. Let me read it again so that I can text Richie. Monique, Shuli Egar listened to Richie Wilson. Richie claimed Shuli recorded their calls. Shuli denied ever Calling Richie, is he lying? Okay. I don't know that, but I'll jot down a little note and I will ask Mr. Wilson. Surely record. Why were they doing that? Why were they even talking about our show? Why were they talking about my interview with Richie? They're really digging into the bottom of the barrel now that they're not doing.
What does Shuli have besides his talent? Oh wait, I was gonna say no, he doesn't have. He doesn't have that.
You're so silly.
He's still paying his dues.
So what happened was he starts talking about this Bruce song that he really loves. This goes into a couple of different clips that we're going to be doing. And then he starts talking about how Baba Booey wants to take a photo with Bruce when he's in on Wednesday. And, the fact that at this point, a man that works for this guy for more than 30 years at this point, has to ask permission if he can take a photo with Bruce.
So, Monique, this was all farcical. They're completely farcical. This is just content to kill time. And it did. It killed 15 minutes.
Non-tent.
Oh, I'm sorry. Non-tent. It is truly non-tent. But it was to kill 15 minutes. And it did. It did a great job of killing 15 minutes. There was nothing there.
Yes. So they wanted to he wanted to play a song that he really loves and blah, 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 blah. And here's what you get.
Anybody going to answer me? No. If I play it, I'll be singing it the rest of the show. I don't have that here. Anybody going to answer me?
Wow.
No one's going to answer me. I guess everyone's a little sleepy from the vacation. Got it.
Wow.
Thank you, Rock Hudson. Swollen prostate.
Gary has attended. Guys, can you put that up on my page?
1 second.
I'm begging you. Somebody answer me. A fucking crew I got. I mean, it's like dead silence.
And nobody actually.
Nobody knows what to do.
I'm just asking a question. No one has an answer? Okay. Anyway, I was astounded. Gary has attended close to a.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so
All
that's
right.
the way it went. Go ahead.
So this is what happens when you're off for 19 days, mainly, because we don't know when the Kamala thing was recorded, because it was a recorded interview.
I don't know when it was.
No, it was, because remember, you showed us pictures of the interview before the interview was finished. We had clips.
That's true.
So it was recorded. She does nothing live. And so what happens is that they have all these days off, and it's just like kids coming back from Christmas break. It's literally that first week back from Christmas break where the kids can't even freaking open their textbooks.
Right, can't even figure out.
They can't do
remember
anything.
what we're supposed to read during break. Everything.
Nothing.
You have to zoom through the book you were supposed to read. You get the cliff notes.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Yes.
And then literally, he's such an imbecile. If this is such a favorite song of yours, you have your own computer. You have access to all their music also on your setup. You can pull that up if you spend 5 minutes preparing for your show.
No, but he's very proud to let us know that he spent all morning talking to JD about how he should be learning the guitar. So then Robin throws her 2 cents in about how Gary shouldn't be asking about taking pictures and stuff like that. And interestingly enough, I think we all kind of assumed that Robin wasn't in for the Kamala Harris interview, and then Baba Booey says this.
Robin, did you take a picture with Kamala? It was very gracious of her to come.
It was offered to me. I didn't.
Did you accept it?
I did accept it. Nobody's asking you.
Because you could have stepped away and given her 10 extra seconds.
If somebody says this is an opportunity you can have, then you do it. This is the same circumstances.
It's also manufactured. He already said yes, you can take the picture, but then it becomes like a thing. And Gary is just such a beaten, horrible man.
He's insufferable.
I couldn't imagine married to something like that.
Did you guys see, hang on. Did you guys see that picture of The Edge, Bono, Bruce Springsteen, and Baba Booey and that someone posted. So he's already met him. He's already got pictures with him.
He's already. Yeah.
No. What? The difference is he wants the whole band because he's never had a picture.
Right. But here's the other part though that's really just so irritating. He is allegedly the executive producer of this show for over almost 40 years, right? Literally at that point in your career, you don't ask for you do not need to ask for anything. You are on the show for 40 years. You can do whatever you want.
Ask
literally whatever you want.
Forgiveness, right? Isn't that the scenario? And you just say, "Oh, okay, sorry, didn't know." But apparently, when Kamala Harris was there, he took like 20 pictures trying to get it just right, and
with the
correct side, and that's the one they released, the one we saw.
The one with the suit.
What did the bad ones look like?
I can't even imagine.
It's such a horrible picture, bro.
So Blobbin is like the Make-A-Wish kid now.
She kind of
you just bring it, roll her in so you can get her, take a picture with the famous person, and then you roll her out.
Yes, Ida, 100%. He is like an abused child, and you know what? He's just so beaten at this point that there's nothing.
Who's beaten?
Gary. I mean, he's just.
You know what?
I don't think Gary's beaten. I don't think
Gary has made a few $1 million with zero freaking talent. He's a gravy trainer. He should shut the hell up.
And right, he goes to every concert. He travels anywhere he wants.
Exactly.
He is the glamour. He really
is first ballot Hall of Fame gravy trainer. He's done nothing but bank on the fact that he's a loser, and has let this guy demean him for 30 years to the tune of a few $1 million.
Agreed. Listen.
He makes a lot more than a few million.
Well, yeah, I'm just.
But the other thing, though, you forgot about his connection with Zoss Rapin, because the two of them together are glamours on another level.
The coach just said Zoss Rapin is Gary's meal ticket. Absolutely.
Oh my God, they're horrible. There is not a concert they will pass up. If they can get a ticket,
they call him Baba Booey.
Bag. Absolutely. So of course, I'm not sure that you realize this, but did you know that Howard's Kamala interview is it's all anyone is talking about?
He barely got a mention, bro.
He forgets that in this type of news cycle, he had come and gone within 24 hours.
You know what happened?
No, not even that.
The 60 Minutes thing happened, and literally Howard who? And poof, gone.
Literally, I'm not joking. And you know like how we comb the desert for Howard content? The only reference I saw from him was Jimmy Kimmel doing his monologue. He mentioned, she did an interview with XYZ, Howard Stern and XYZ. And that was it.
Well, that's what you watched, but according to him here.
Bro.
I will read a lot of fan mail about Kamala Harris. I won't read you the hate mail.
Fan mail.
And all the positive response. But it's all anybody's talking about. I don't know about you guys, but everywhere I go.
Everywhere he goes.
People are either, people are just mortified that it's even closed. And it's a whole thing.
Did you hear that Elon Musk is paying people?
I mean,
wants to pay? I was like, for a smart.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I should have cut that
off. So the funny thing is, where he's been? This is so funny, though. Everybody's talking about everywhere I've been. He has been in his house, and he went to Ray's for her birthday. That's where he has been. He has been nowhere. So, of course, in those circles, he probably did hear about it.
Here's the thing, Dennis. We don't know what we don't know. We don't know where he goes because he shares nothing anymore.
I understand it, but you know what, though?
Nobody is following him because nobody gives a shit about him.
Well, the thing is, though, I think he really has become that weirdo that doesn't leave home. It really seems that way. He's that weirdo that doesn't.
He's absolutely Howard Hughes, for sure. He is.
Without the intelligence or the talent.
Yeah. I picked this clip just because I think one of the boys pegged me into it. So
Howard Stern in the Spruce Week.
The only the negative ones were mostly like, "You fucking suck, man. You sucked her asshole. You even." I go, "Yeah. I wish I could have sucked her asshole more." By the way, just so you know, I'm not like a journalist.
Yeah, we know you're not a journalist.
You're not even a good interviewer.
Stuff depresses.
So a little bit later on, they went through some stupid JD stuff. I don't even care about it. And then they went into like the Mets who suck balls. But you know what? It's good for baseball to have an East Coast, West Coast thing. So I'm totally okay with Yankees, Dodgers. I would have loved Mets, but Junkie Doyers is
Doyers.
All right.
Junkie Doyers.
To jump back on this Harris interview, the thing is, you knew it was a disaster because the victory lap lasted shorter than the victory lap for like JD
for Richard Christie shitting his pants.
Yes, the Richard Christie shitting his pants victory lap lasted longer. That's how you damn well know that A, he's kind of walking away from it because he realizes that it was really a disaster, and B, there's absolutely no buzz at all. So
dude,
literally
nothing.
All her daddy got more buzz, and we'll come back to that later because Marion from Brooklyn, of course, always for Howard's mouthpiece.
See Monkey from Brooklyn.
So yeah, so then I guess cousin was in or somebody. I don't even know.
All right, so what it was, Ellen's daughter from California came in, and Ellen's other daughter came in for Ray's 96th or 97th birthday.
She's going to be
97th birthday.
Tomorrow.
And the thing is, they run over the Rays. There was no mention. There was a mention of his grandson, so that means Ashley went. But there was no mention of the other two girls.
Oh, but they live.
Doesn't matter. I mean, they're wealthy.
I don't think that the cousin came in just because it was Ray's 97th. I mean, I wouldn't make a special trip for somebody's 97th.
Well, the thing is, though, but his two daughters are trust fund babies. They have enough money to fly in to see their grandma, and they did not come.
Excuse me, one of them just lives in Maryland, doesn't she?
I mean, she still could fly in. I mean,
But again, why? Who gives a shit? Like, who gives a shit about?
Well, maybe the last time I ever see her. I mean, she's 97 years old.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, do we even know she's still alive?
Allegedly, she is. Allegedly.
Nah. I need to see her with a newspaper.
I want to see Ray hold the newspaper.
Yes. I don't believe
it. Yankees win. I want to see that.
Exactly.
This tape.
Dewey beat you.
My niece was down.
His niece.
She lives in California, so she was coming in. So
she was coming in.
I said, let's meet at my mom's house because my mom's birthday is, coming up on the 22nd.
Tomorrow.
How old will she be?
97. Believe it or not.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so amazing to you.
So I said, let's meet at my mom. So we went home. She was like, I know what's up. Who is coming?
She doesn't talk anymore.
Mom.
Irritated.
Yeah. She goes, I don't want a birthday party. I go, Mom, I don't know why she must have called me 900 times. I don't want a birthday party. I go, dude, I'm not giving you a birthday party. I don't know what you're talking about. And I know the rest of the family isn't giving you a birthday party. There's no birthday party, but your granddaughter's coming in from California, and I want to see her.
Why? Why do you care? Why do you care about?
He needs a new earring. Made out of ears.
Yeah.
No. This is Ellen's daughter. This is not.
So sorry.
Oh, what the hell's the middle girl's name? Christ, I'm.
Deborah,
thank you. It's not Deborah didn't seem like she was coming because there was
a job, a life, a kid.
She's a trust fund baby. What does she need a job for?
And a half Vietnamese daughter.
She got a half Vietnamese daughter. And her husband that makes pottery. What does he make? Serving dishes?
Good for him.
I think he makes coffee.
I'm a big fan. I hope they have an SD. I'd like to contribute to their life.
What'd you call it?
Etsy.
Etsy, there you go.
Sorry.
I hope they.
I was looking at Michael Myers' mask the other day. So
Esty. So yeah, he's going to continue talking about what
SD
to get them off. So here we go. Let me just play this for you with a visual.
Here we go.
I don't know. I was hanging out. Got outside, got a little air. But it's a big fucking whole deal for me to go there. It takes me a couple hours to get over to my mom's. It's a whole thing. And
yeah, okay.
What else is he doing?
All right. So first of all, according to your map, it's a little over an hour. Second of all, he's riding in the back of a car. He's not driving. He's being driven. There's
By the way, you
big
can make up
difference.
those 6 minutes. So let's call it an hour. Honestly, let's
All
call
right,
it
an hour being driven
couple
by
of hours.
somebody.
He literally has 20 hours of free time every day.
Couple of hours. And he was off for 2 weeks. So
No. Even when he works, he literally has around 20 something hours
of free time. He is right. He is right. It's 20 hours of free time.
Yeah. It's not like he's commuting. That eats up, a couple extra hours on top of the 2 hours that he works.
Well, he has that long walk from his bedroom to the basement.
Well, yeah, sorry. Yeah, what was I thinking?
So he literally, with his house sneakers on.
Exactly.
He literally has enough time in their day where he could fly to London, grab a beer, and fly back every single day.
Every day?
Every single day.
Yeah.
If only he was an interesting human, he would try that. But
exactly.
He isn't. So...
Easily. And he could easily catch a 6-hour nap when he gets home.
Yeah, and still have time.
And still have time.
Yeah. That's how much. You know what's funny? Like, you talk about, he always likes to talk, I don't have enough time, 10,000 hours. Every time that he's on the Instagram with a buffoon and the cats, he's literally not doing anything. He's barely breathing.
Yeah.
The dude does nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so then he goes into a tirade about a couple of things. Ozempic, podcasts, he's just so upset that people
and hair
have hair and are losing weight, and he can't stand this. And fucking Sam, who I can't stand in my own right, she comes out with this complete bullshit commentary, which I can't imagine has manifested itself. Here we go.
And all those people who are bitching about plastic surgery, they're all doing Ozempic now. It's funny. I was talking to Sam. She was telling me she went down to Disneyland or whatever, one of them, Disney World. She went there.
World is here.
She brought her 3 kids, and she goes, "It's remarkably different that everyone there is now thin.
Everyone's
you used to go down to Disneyland, people were all in carts, and like their fat was being carted around. So they're all thin because of Ozempic.
Everyone's thin at Disney now.
I live in Florida. I ain't seeing this white guy. This is not happening. I still see plenty of people in their little jazzies.
Exactly. I mean, they look like these girls. This is
those are thin. Those are the thin ones.
Right. By your standards, that's slim. Then yeah, sure, let's go with that.
But the thing is, I still say this is a Ozempic commercial. No matter what he says negative, there's a lot of.
That's like saying I need a commercial for Viagra.
I understand that, but they did do it, and these companies are stupid enough to throw money at him.
I don't believe it. It.
Then there's no reason. He only does stuff if he gets paid. He only does stuff if he gets paid.
I truly believe he is completely beside himself at the fact that he basically starves himself so that he can look a certain way. And now people are just taking a shot and being able to do the same thing. He also had John Hine on, who swears that he's not on.
He definitely did Ozempic.
No,
110%.
I don't believe him.
He's a diabetic. He actually can get it and get it covered.
Exactly.
But
so he did do it.
We all know that he projects. So there's something. Maybe it's. I mean, can we focus on Beth's face later on? And there's something going on with Beth and the Shotzi.
We'll come back.
No, like right now. I'm just putting it out there.
All right, but
so
here's some lamenting more. Here's some more lamenting.
So now everyone's skinny. Everyone has hair. You can't meet anyone who's not in radio. Oh yeah, I go. Yeah, I'm in.
Thank you, Coach. I am the first person to tell you guys about Ozempic. I am
the first
person. Yes.
Radio. You go. Oh yeah, me too. I go. Really? What's your history? Oh no. We just started a podcast. Really? Oh, great. Yeah, I spent my whole life doing something now everyone's doing. Fucking got to get out of this business.
Okay, wait.
Okay. He is out of the business. He hasn't been in the business. Wow, he's on a Zoom call.
All right, so this is a man. The irony of this is a man that's been doing a podcast since 2006. He has not been in radio since 2005. This is a podcast. It's all it is a podcast of behind a double paywall podcast. Because anything that can be recorded and is played at random, like he does with his shows since 2006, is podcast. And that's what he does. So literally, this is old man yelling at the clouds, but not seeing the irony.
No, of course not. So sad.
That he is the same as the people he's yelling at, but worse.
Even the Hawk to
And
even
I mean,
go ahead.
Hard facts. You can count on one hand the amount of times he's been in the studio since 2020.
Yes.
So there's that, and now, I mean, now they have the camera set up where they're lying to you. Where he's on a monitor, the other person's in somewhere else, but they always shoot it like they're looking at each other. I know we've talked about that to the point of nauseum, but everything's just a Zoom call. So yeah, he's got the nerve to say that other people are cheating.
He's even mad at the Hawk to a girl.
Now, fast forward to my future. Haktua has her own show. Oh, yeah? How'd you get a show? Because I said Haktua. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Haktua. Haktua.
But didn't he start serious with giving Ralph a show? So he should be the last one to talk about no talents getting shows.
He gave
the difference. He's the difference. That cheap fuck never paid anyone to do those shows.
That is true.
He's like, you do this show, it's good for you, and it's and it's good for me, and everybody wins. Everybody wins.
Yeah, yeah. Tissue Time. That was another podcast he had.
Remember they tried to do like the Oprah Robin show?
Yes.
For a second, where she would talk about the news.
Yes, Brizzo. Ronnie had a car show, and it was terrible.
We should review some of those shit shows.
Oh, we need to.
That shit was
Patreon
so
shit,
bad.
though.
Yeah.
So bad.
Here he is. Here he has the balls. Listen to this one. You guys are going to die.
Everyone's running around. Joe Rogan, he's a comedian. Everyone should stay in their lane. This is my thing.
Is he kidding?
In your lane. This is my thing.
But no, everyone's got a show.
Yeah, they used to have to go through you to get on.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Go through you.
Put themselves on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody had to go through you, Howard.
So,
you're the only person doing anything in the world.
The jealousy he has of Joe Rogan because he took an idea, sold the idea, and got paid incredibly well and is respected. See, that's the other part that kills him. Rogan is actually respected.
Well, here's the thing. With Joe Rogan, when he started, he was just interviewing people that he thought were interesting.
Exactly.
He'd have like survivalists. He would have scientists on. He'd have like
ran the gamut.
UFO people,
That's
like
what he
stars.
does.
I mean, you name it. He would do it. It was the Joe Rogan experience, and people dug on that. It wasn't some dude trying to be like Sigmund Freud for freaking 2 hours,
right? Or a musician's musician, or
exactly.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And he got his interviews were legitimately freaking genius back in the day.
Yeah, no, agreed. So then, of course, Marianne from Brooklyn calls in because she's got to throw her 2 cents in about how and. Whenever she calls in with these kind of things, you know that she's just being a mouthpiece for Howard. That's all.
Reading the script, baby. Reading the script.
Check this out.
From Brooklyn, how you been?
Welcome back, Howard. I'm telling you, I was so pissed that Sirius gave that daddy Kamala first. That fucking blows, Howard. I was feeding.
I mean, I don't even know the show, but $100 million. I mean,
he doesn't know his own show.
Ridiculous. You know, everybody.
You can't have this.
Yeah, it's just so jealous. So
he doesn't know his own show, bro.
So jealous. So then Sam, of course, who's been sitting in this whole time because everybody had their turn at the wheel of irrelevancy today.
Oh my God! The only 2 people that did not come on today.
Is that Puzzle?
Yes, that's Puzzle.
And Mo and I had a chit chat. Bringing on Marion is the equivalent of back in the day when he would have like Chris Rock, but he wanted to call him the N-word. So he'd go, "Oh, let's go to the phones."
Yes.
And then the dude would come up, Hey, Howard, why do you got this N-word on? You know, it was so he's doing the same thing now, but with Marion to go after people on Sirius. The new girl.
Listen.
Call me Daddy.
Listen to Sam.
All right.
Howard, do you listen to any podcasts?
No.
They're really exhausting. I mean, I don't
Are
think they're not anywhere near you. It's like
one person tells me about,
and
really, Sam, really.
You gotta love the brown
She's got to
nosers.
keep her job. You realize that, right?
This summer.
Exactly.
Listen, he doesn't even remember Smartless.
Everywhere I went, they were like, heard you on, what was that show I did this summer? With the three actors. Smartless? Yeah. Go, heard you on Smartless. I go, Smartless? Those guys are actors.
Yeah, and that's what they call their show.
Again, $100 million men. So, yeah, you can call them whatever you want.
But it was so weird today because of the merry-go-round of talentlessness. The only two people that didn't show up on the show today were Sal and Benji. Those are the only two that didn't come in. Oh, wait, and Case and Joplin didn't show up for some reason.
Yeah, Benji never shows up, though. So
I know, but it was weird. Case and Joplin never came in with all the stuff going on. There was no Case and Joplin. It was very strange.
If I had to do a Riley Martin moment right now, I would swear that they're negotiating his contract and they're just throwing all these people in his face. Like this people, and not what they're paying them, but like the amount of viewers these people have.
Yeah, they actually are relevant.
They can say, hey, Howard, you have XYZ viewers. These guys have XYZ viewers. I bet that some of that has come up during the negotiation. I don't know to what extent, but that's my Riley Martin moment.
I'm sure that he is taking an absolute hissy shit fit with the behind the scenes people. How dare you? How dare you let
bro, can you imagine?
Oh my God, he had to lose his stuff, man.
Yeah, let's talk about that portrait on the wall again, bro.
Absolutely had to lose his shit. All right, let's move on and let's go. Okay. So then they finally did get to the Wolfie's mom thing, and it was as horrible as you would expect it to be.
No, it was worse. It was worse.
I didn't record it because I just thought it was just really.
Oh, no, please, thank God.
It was offensive.
Is this accurate?
What?
Marianne has a podcast too?
No, she said she got offered a podcast.
Oh, gotcha.
Thank God she did not.
I was going to say, well, quick, let's go to that now.
Oh my God. I would never give her oxygen if I could help it.
Oh, I would be dying.
I actually despise her.
She will absolutely.
Who doesn't? Come on.
Podcast when he's gone. I see it already. I can see her doing that. She
doesn't have one already.
Has a huge following of assholes who puzzle cam.
There it is.
Cam.
Oh, look at that ass.
Puzzle cam.
She's not shy.
He's like, losers.
Getting cozy for the end of the show. Thank you. So, yeah. So basically, for those of you who weren't listening, they started, and this is where the whole Richard Christie almost shit his pants because it was so funny. So they've been doing this for a year. They've been building this up where basically Wolfie's elderly mother thinks she's in a relationship with Liam Neeson. And Liam Neeson will call her and will tell her that he's stuck in Australia and he can't get a hold of his funds, and can she help him to get money for the gas that he needs for his helicopter so that he can leave the island. I mean, just the most ridiculous, and she falls for it. And so then they had fake Liam Neeson call her, and she's like getting all like randy and shit with Liam Neeson on the phone. I mean, it was really gross. And, there's Wolfie just laughing hysterically at the stupidity that is his mother. And they're just having like a grand old time with it. And it wasn't funny. I mean, it wasn't. They built this up for weeks and weeks and weeks. And there was absolutely nothing funny about it.
It was the antithesis. I can't even say that word of funny. There was literally the most polar opposite of funny. It actually sounded like he was abusing an old woman, or it was an old woman in on the joke that she's a terrible actress.
I don't think
either way, it was not funny, nothing entertaining. Richard Christie has problems with his balance because he's a friggin' miserable drunk who probably will have cirrhosis within a few years because he does not look good.
He probably does have it. He
doesn't look good at all. He almost looks yellow.
Yes.
I mean, him pooping himself is not a feat. I mean, it's probably just a daily occurrence.
Yeah, that's not even funny. Honestly.
Nothing about this was funny. They actually killed, and I wish I was joking. They killed 50 minutes with this 3-minute unfunny phone call today.
Yeah, it was a solid
50 minutes.
It was a solid hour. So let's go to that a little bit. Let's talk about the aftermath of it and talk a little bit about, and then again, they're just laughing at people's misfortune. I mean, okay, yes, we all laugh at people's misfortune. And if any of you are interested in following this more fully, you should go to the subreddit that's called Scams. It is delicious. I can't tell you how many people will write in there and say, you know, my mother was just taken for $100,000 when she thought that she was in love with Johnny Depp or something like that. I mean, it's just insanity. And, you know, there's so little that you can do other than taking away the entirety of their livelihoods, you know, taking away their phones, their power of attorneys. I mean, shit like that. It's kind of crazy, but here we go.
That's great about Wolfie, like gave us great notes, like to call her Cinderella and to compliment her brains and beauty. It's like we reeled her right in.
It's too much. James, you're on the air in Pennsylvania. What's up?
Hey now. So my mom, my dad passed away with pancreatic cancer 2 years ago. My mom has given over $100,000 to a general that's on a secret mission through Facebook. And she emptied out my son's college savings account that they started when he was a baby. I've called the state police to talk to her, area agency on aging. And, this one kind of hits home because, she sold all her jewelry. She ran a jewelry store forever, and she sold the jewelry. So it's very real.
It is. It's a horrible thing. By the way, is your mom available to talk to Liam Neeson? I have him here right now in the studio, and he's dying to meet her.
Potentially.
All right, so I just because I believe nothing this show does is real, I have a feeling that was put in as a PSA to kind of balance out them abusing this old woman. You know what I mean? To make it so.
Called in to say that they have family members who have gotten ripped off. I mean, it's a big thing.
I understand it, but I have a feeling this was purposely picked so they make it like a PSA, since they did something so incredibly horrible, unfunny and horrible, basically abusing this lady, and for a really crappy call, and really. Wolfie, the way Wolfie tried to, you know how they had to let them know they recorded them and stuff?
Yes.
The way he did it, I don't think she fully comprehended that it was actually a bit.
Yeah.
And honestly, this was kind of one of those things to kind of be PSA level kind of stuff, because to cover their ass, because literally this was probably one of the worst things they've ever done. I mean, this is actually as bad as that's just wrong.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, it's just wrong.
They have to clear these people. They have to sign releases.
I understand that, but
Wolfie's mother?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
She does, yes.
Well, they probably do it after the fact. No, I mean, yes.
Well, it's stupid to do it after the fact because you're basically 50-50 that you're wasting your time.
Yeah, but it has to be after the fact.
Listen, I'm not professing to know how they do their shit. I just know legally you have to have paperwork saying that people is okay for them to be recorded,
I'm sure she did something after.
In fact, Baba Booey even said it at one point that they have to, all the phony phone calls that they have to have those people released.
Right.
Yes, I'm sure you're right. It's just that's his mom, and I'm sure he got it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm sure he got it after the fact.
Listen, I don't know what I don't know. I smell fake.
Oh yeah, so do I. So do you have?
Mo, I'm sorry. Should we talk about Howard Stern being Dr. Doom while we're at it?
Yeah, exactly. Do you have the clip of the person calling in saying they fell off their elliptical?
I'm trying to get there.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, I'm just about there.
You're on the air in Maryland.
How's it going? I just want to say that Rich and Wolfie are bastards. I didn't shit my pants, but I twisted my ankle.
Oh,
sorry.
That's not bad.
I fucking laughed so hard. at Schindler's Fist, Wolfie's mom. Oh my! I was on the elliptical. And I laughed so hard, I fell off the elliptical. I'm trying to catch myself. My earbuds pop out. And I land on my foot and I twist my ankle. I said, God.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
No. The only way I would fall off an elliptical to this show is that I fell asleep and it was moving. And then I could probably fall off it. But first of all, if you broke your ankle or did anything really nasty to your ankle, you're not calling this show in such a jovial mood. That hurts like hell,
dude.
That really does hurt.
That is gnarly shit, man.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it multiple times. It hurts.
I'm not calling this come down for like at least 3 days.
You know what? I like that Mo. I don't know if you see this, or maybe it's just me, but Mo's frozen with that very diminutive face.
Is she really? Oh yeah, she is. I thought she was concentrating. What about Puzzle?
She's looking down on us.
I'm gonna say shit. She'll kick my ass.
I'm actually gonna see her. That's the scary part. Yeah, she's gone now.
Anyway, what the hell were we talking about?
We were talking about the guy falling off the elliptical and breaking ankles.
Absolutely. If you do. You're not talking at least for like 24 hours when they get the good meds.
You're not making sense either. You're using lots of curse words.
By the way, I did that playing basketball. How did you screw up your?
I did it once walking downstairs, stepping off a bed. Yeah, really athletic,
dude. I'm not athletic, but I remember going up for a rebound and some like midget cut me off, and I remember like audibly hearing an explosion on my ankle, and you could hear it pop. It was so freaking painful. It was horrible.
Yeah, mine were bad. I actually had, and then the third time I had surgery on it. That was fun. Surgery is really great on your ankle.
Anything like that?
What?
Did they put pins or anything?
Yeah, I have screws in my left ankle. I have hardware, baby, and only one airport actually stopped me. Tulsa.
Do you have like a little keychain with the X-ray?
No,
or is it just like something else?
No, they nobody. I never expected any place to actually go and actually pull me out of line for it. Tulsa did. I'm like, I have screws in my left ankle. I'm like, they're wee. I'm like, look, touch it. You can touch it. It's disgusting.
So do airport security. See, I don't have that. I have brown skin. So they go, excuse me, sir, you've been randomly picked for the secondary inspection. Like, oh, okay. What are the odds? Really? And they go over and then they get that little tissue where they start swiping all over your whatever you're carrying. And then they run it through that spectrometer to make sure that you don't have like nitroglycerin anywhere residue on any of your luggage.
Hey, here's a good question from Jeremy Harrelson. Do you think that it's just wrong contestants were all paid actors and not related?
It was fake. It was fake too.
It was absolutely fake.
And didn't they all end up just basically being porn stars?
Yes.
Like they had that. Remember that Brie Olsen broad?
Yes.
And she was, they would use her continuously and pretend it was her first time. Like she won with the filthiest collar contest or something like that. Yes. And it was like, you had her on like 6 months ago.
Oh, look who's back. Yeah, we were having some great time here.
Yes.
Can you, my whole internet just went down.
Hey.
So it was me.
Yeah, it was you.
Shit happens.
Yeah. Benjamin. Oh.
From my fireplace.
It moved.
Oh my goodness, you guys. That was kind of crazy.
It was crazy. But we, unlike Blobbin and Fred, we were able to continue doing stuff and talk.
Because you're both normal, talented human beings.
Well, the thing is like the Jackie chair goes like, oh, she's frozen. I'm like, oh, I thought she was concentrated really hard.
I thought she was just really angry. Because I was going on a tangent.
All right, let's continue this shit show. So then he goes into like a little bit of a tirade about the humidity in his home, which was kind of... This is the show.
And I never used to worry about the humidity in my house. And now I have these little what do you call them even? Like humidifiers, I guess.
Or
like
meters,
humidity meters, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I'm going insane.
Bye, Instagram. We're officially an hour, so farewell. Farewell.
Arrivederci. Au revoir.
Farewell. Au revoir. Au revoir, Instagram.
Odio.
Au revoir.
Because, now I have guitars. It cost me some money, and then I got some that, some famous people gave me and stuff. And I come into this room and humidity's at 37%. I'm like, I'm in a panic because for the guitar, it's got to be 45% or anywhere between 45 to 55%, they say.
Is he kidding me now?
And now I'm going.
He's not.
I have no idea what he's doing.
Oh my God. We're at 37%. I'm writing to guys. I'm like, writing to my guy who does the air conditioning stuff. And I'm like, we got to do something immediately.
I'm writing to the guys who do my air conditioning and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, it's shocking to me.
The thing is, if he actually really told about his real life, it'd be actually fascinating.
Yeah.
Because he can't even do a thermostat in his own home.
Bro.
Is beyond his comprehension. He just pays somebody to deal with the air conditioning in his seaside home. First of all, that is some friggin' air conditioning. He lives on the water. I mean, I imagine the humidity outside has to be 80%.
Oh my God.
At least 80%. And I'm like, wow, that's some air conditioning. That's better than my house.
I'm at 70 at the lake. I can't even imagine.
Oh, the ocean is like 80 and up.
It's got to be. Yeah, I know that too. It has to be. It has to be.
And it's like, my air.
People to do this.
He has to contact people. He doesn't know how to fix it. I mean, it is truly amazing that he is such a veal, and he's become worse of a veal as time goes on.
And what's Beth doing? I mean, bitch,
you saw
look at
what
an
Beth's
app.
doing. You see the Instagram.
Like, look at an app. I could literally pick up my phone right now. I can tell you it's 51% humidity in my house. How difficult is that?
It's very difficult.
But imagine how much they must be pumping AC into that house if he's at 35% humidity.
Yeah, because right now in Florida, I mean, it's not that hot out right now. My air conditioning's running though. It got to 86 today. Right now in this room, it is 43% humidity.
All right, I'll tell you right now.
And that's literally as low as it really gets in my house. And I have actually great AC. And I get low 40s. I don't get into the 30s during the summer.
It is 60% humidity in here right now.
Oh my God, that's a swamp. Jesus.
And on top of that, he's got a McMansion. Easily he has a wine cellar. So put a freaking guitar in there.
He's in the wine cellar. That's why there's low humidity. That's where he podcasts from.
Yeah, the wine cellar is going to be low humidity to keep the corks.
See, clearly I don't have a wine cellar.
None of us do. We can all raise our hands and say none of us do.
I don't have one either.
So
I don't have a cellar.
Yeah, exactly. We don't. Right. Florida doesn't have cellars. That's just the way it works. You'll all
veal. That's funny.
You'll all be to know who also called in today. So.
You're on the air in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, good morning. How you been, baby?
All right. Oh, Jill. Hey, what's up?
Wow.
Nothing, just chilling. I'm going to Duran tonight, dude. I bought tickets by accident. I meant
to go to Duran, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to Duran. Yeah.
Yeah, let's listen to Jill in all her full beauty.
Tickets by accident. I meant to get Halloween tickets. I bought tickets for tonight. Going to Allentown, baby.
Perfect, man. Nothing better than Duran and Allentown. I mean, the two go together. I mean, that's just a perfect combo.
I'm totally scared. I'm actually afraid. I'm like, we're going to Allentown. I'm like, what the fuck? I just got back from Hershey. That's a weird place. I saw Nikki Glazer. Oh my
Oh, no
Lord.
kidding. You go to a lot of shows.
Yeah, I was
honey.
sitting next
That's
to
right.
this fucking old man, and he was not happy about what she was talking about. I just wanted them to leave. Like, they were, like, scared of Nikki Glazer. I was like,
I mean, she rambles on. It's all like promo stuff. The Nikki Glaser thing's really weird because there's also a phone call later where they talk about Nikki Glaser.
Nikki Glaser
In Hershey. And the thing is, like, I've been to Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's actually kind of a nice place. I mean, really, it really is.
Well, according to Howard, Hershey is a fun situation for kids. So
there's a park there, you moron.
Right. He doesn't realize that there's an actual amusement park there.
Amusement park with great roller coasters.
He thinks that it's all just about the chocolate, and then Robin throws her 2 cents. I mean, they're so
it's like Willy Wonka land.
Stupid.
They're so stupid. Listen,
Hershey, Pennsylvania, by the way. I mean, I know that's the place where they make Hershey's chocolate and all that, and they got this kind of fun situation for the kids where you go and you can take them and you can actually make like custom chocolate cakes and
it's
things
almost like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Yeah.
You get into it and make chocolate.
Yeah, it's creepy as fuck. It's weird. Don't go. It's weird.
Really?
I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit about Hershey. They make good beer, Trogs. Cheers, man. But oh my god, it smelled like
Why
shit.
Is it weird?
We stayed at a weird fucking motel. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, of course she did.
It was creepy.
So weird. It's like, what are you talking about? Hershey is like a legit amusement park kind of place where, everything revolves around like chocolate and all that stuff, but it's not like Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I don't understand. I went there a while ago, but it probably hasn't changed. It's Hershey. I went there for a car show and went to the amusement park with the girls going out with. And honestly, it was a nice place. And the amusement park is not completely built around chocolate. Yes, they have some chocolate there that you can get, whatever.
Yes,
you're not making cakes. There isn't a cake. I mean, I don't even understand what the hell they're talking about. Like, come on.
That Reese's Pieces looks really happy.
I mean, it really is just it's just an amusement park, and it's not like chocolate. You can go into the factory. Yes, okay, sure, you can create your own candy bar, sure.
But you're not baking a cake.
You're not.
I mean, it's just...
yeah, it's $30 to make your own candy bar. Sure, why not?
That's once you do it once.
But it's Hershey.
Why?
That's not like the good chocolate.
That's real. It's chocolate I don't eat. I hate Hershey's chocolate.
I hate Hershey's chocolate. Oh my god!
I will never eat it. So.
Just I was in the city the other day, and I went.
Oh, did you get a Jew chew?
No, I went to this place. Look at this. Oh. I went to this place.
I can't see it.
I'm going to show you.
Oh, you monster.
Yeah.
You monster.
Oh my god, and it costs like $60 a pound. So what they do is they just break off like pieces for you, and you get like this bark. Oh my god, I ate the whole thing. It was delicious. I spent $40 on chocolate. It all fit into that. Here, it all fit into this little. There's little crumbs in there.
Oh, she's going to be sucking the crumbs at it. What? At $60 a pound, I'm opening that thing up and I'm licking the plastic.
Yeah, that seems a little pricey.
It's a little bit above my price range.
You know what?
Have truffles if I'm going to spend.
I had a good doctor's visit, so I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to. And I couldn't eat before going. I had to like fast for 3 hours. So, yeah.
I go to Aldi. I get their German chocolate. It's $2 a bar.
Aldi German chocolate.
They get the dark chocolate because that's the only one to buy.
It's quite delicious. Look, Hershey characters. Really?
Characters? Really? That's scary.
Really?
Is that Chewbacca?
These are frightening characters.
Like,
what is?
Oh my god, that's like a fever dream.
Create memories with your favorite Hershey. There are no favorite Hershey characters. There's no such thing.
They never had characters.
The Reese's Pieces, dude, is not a thing.
And the Kit Kat is a stretch.
They're kind of questionable, bro.
It is questionable.
It's like, I'm looking at them. I'm thinking Amos and Almond.
Look, it's not even a chocolate tour. You sit in one of these little things. It's all made up. They're not letting you into the factory.
You don't want to see how that chocolate's made.
You don't want to see the secret sauce. Nobody wants to see the secret sauce. Yeah. Oh look, cows. Oh look,
cows. Fake chocolate.
It's all fake. Those are all fake pieces of plastic Hershey Kisses. It's all bullshit.
Well, you would think,
Anyway,
right?
Howard, of course, has comments about this. Here we go.
Of course.
I can't believe what merch costs. I mean, that's a major
what
business. But, friends of mine who go to Hershey all the time because they always bring us back. Beth loves their chocolate cakes that they make, and they stuff them full of like M&Ms and marshmallows and chocolate and all kinds of syrup. And like Beth just devours it. And they're like, man, they love the whole Hershey Park and all that stuff. And you're having the opposite experience.
Yeah, babe.
Hold on. I'm looking this up. I just realized how insane that is. There is literally no such. Let's see. There's a recipe. Can you buy it?
I did actually do a little research on this when I was looking it up before. So I will tell you really quickly, Hershey World. So if you're at Hershey World, in fact, here. So things
isn't M&M's isn't Hershey. M&M's is a different company.
Yeah, I know.
Mars. That's Mars.
I think Hershey has like a, ghetto version of M&M's that they do. But wait, I was going to show you here the chocolate.
We're talking way too much about chocolate.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm drinking rye, so I won't have a chocolate craving.
Let me see. I was looking it up, and I saw that there was a place like a Cocoa Beanery, Sweetery Confectioner's Kitchen. So, yeah, sure. Maybe somebody makes something at one of these places. Sure. Why not? Dessert. Here's a 6-inch chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream topped with a variety of Hershey candies. So that's probably what they get for that.
Oh, that's who that is? That is its parents, because they're in Pennsylvania, and that's who brings the
Florida.
What?
First off, Hershey is closer to me than
I know where Hershey is. I've been there.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
But I have
17 hours from here.
Oh, you think it's maybe one of the other siblings? Because it's obviously a family member that's bringing it in. It's not a friend.
It's not a friend.
There's no friends. It's a family member.
All right, let's move on really quickly and finish with the clips. So, friends go to Hershey. Who cares? Okay, of course, the last two things of the day. Here's the first one.
Finally, Helen, you have the last word. Excuse me, in Indiana. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you for taking my call, Howard. Robin.
Marge.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Hey, I just wanted to let you know, Ronnie is a genius. This guy, he has saved my marriage. I'm on my period again, and we did the hot dog bun last night. And it was
Helen. Everyone should know Helen is the woman whose husband wanted to have sex with her on her period. She said that anal was getting too painful for her. Ronnie, our sex expert, said, you've got to try the hot dog bun technique where your husband will slide his penis between the cheeks of your ass like a hot dog bun. And he will have a good time and he will come. And Helen tried it, Ronnie. Yeah.
Saved her marriage. Saved Helen's marriage, everybody.
I have no words.
Okay.
Large Marge calling this show for marriage advice.
Anybody calling this show for any advice is a problem. Thank you. Aloha, everyone. Wiggy Imus groped strippers and porn stars in the 90s, then pretended like it was a bit so he could deny cheating on Allison. He also underpaid staff. Of course. Thank you. Thank you for that bit of knowledge that you are preaching to the choir, sir, ma'am, whatever you may be.
But that's one of the characters. It's like Large Marge character, whatever. It is truly amazing. And then, of course, that was the second, final phone call, because there was a previous final phone call that wasn't very good. So they ended up going to this to make it so it made it to 10 o'clock.
Yeah, so here we are. Exactly 9:59 it ended. Here's the end of the show.
You better be nicer to Wolfie.
There's the answer.
Right. Thank you, guys. I do want to mention the TV show The Lioness. Critically acclaimed Paramount Plus original series Lioness returns on October 27th. I love this show. I'm a fan of this show.
You're a fan of this show.
Great show,
Never
man.
Has he ever
Did you know it was coming back?
Nor will he ever.
It's coming back.
I didn't know. It's October 27th. Oh, that's this week.
Looks terrible.
It's from the executive producer of Yellowstone and the writer of Sicario. It's the new season of Linus brings the CIA's fight closer.
Blah, blah, blah. Who gives a shit?
But that's how he ended the show. But then after he did that dead read, he kind of mentions Springsteen and JD for tomorrow, and then he goes into another dead read of ZipRecruiter.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it was so weird. He didn't say goodbye, didn't sign off. I mean, it was the most unprofessional ending to a show you could ever have.
Absolutely.
Literally.
I was looking at the Howard Stern website, howardstern.com. I, of course, put my name in for this. The Ultimate Howard Stern Show fan experience, everybody. Look at this.
Yeah. So what is this? What do you win? What do you
all
win?
of you to go to howardstern.com and enter, because, that'll be really fun. Here we go. Calling all Stern Show fans. Enter for your chance to win a one-of-the-kind immersive fan experience at our New York City studio. For the first time in Howard Stern Show history, an exclusive group of winners, like Willy Wonka, will have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to watch our live broadcast of the show being produced in Howard's iconic New York City studios. If selected, you will also meet some of your favorite staffers and take a tour of the legendary back offices with Stern Show executive producer Gary Dell'Abate. To enter, fill out the form below and tell us your favorite part of the Howard Stern Show. Please note, if you submitted an entry for the Ultimate Howard Stern Show fan experience this summer, your submission has been received. There is no need to re-enter. So basically, they held a contest that nobody won. Nobody got to go.
Nobody entered it.
Doing it.
Baba Booey.
Soon. Bye for now. Okay. See, thank you for entering. We'll reach out if you're a winner. And of course, I wrote.
Well, I guess I'll enter. I can't think. What is my favorite part of the show?
Okay, here's what I wrote. All
right, I'll do the same.
I love when Howard comes back from vacation and tells us all about the exciting things he did while he was away. As a new listener, I also adore his giving it his all to learn how to play the guitar. I mean, just bullshit, just like that, like bullshit. So I highly recommend everybody go to howardstern.com and go and do the Ultimate Howard Stern Show fan experience.
In typical Stern Show cheapness, I guess travel is not included in the prize.
Well,
hell no.
I mean,
no transportation is included, obviously. Let's see.
Let's see. You're a nationwide show.
Again.
Prize consists of ticket only. No transportation will be provided to attend any event. Only those entrants selected to attend will be notified. Must be 18 years or older. As you're drawing, the entrant, the entry, authorized account holder, yada, yada, yada.
Wow.
It's here in black and white. You drank fizzy lifting drink. I said, good day, sir. I say, no travel will be provided. Blah, blah, blah. Odds of winning depend on the number of eligible entries. Winners will be determined in a random drawing held at the end of the entry period. When's the entry period? When do we know? How do we know this? What do they tell us?
They're running out of time. There's now only 17 shows left.
Yeah, exactly.
We're running out of time really fast.
The reality is it doesn't even have to be on a day where they're actually doing anything. I mean, But
they said, no. Part of the prize is you saying you're watching a show. That's part of the prize.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
What they said.
Why do they even bother? Honestly,
I don't know.
It's like,
all right, so there's Jill. Hi, Jill.
It'll be the same schleppy kid that got backstage with the vinyl.
Okay, so let's take a look at Beth. So she
it's in the private chat. If you want to
stupid grab real quick.
You guys zoom in on the face though.
Yeah, okay.
That is
I already shot it.
Brutal.
Can in fact zoom in on the face.
Enhance.
No, you can just go straight to the eyes.
Enhance.
Wait. Look what's going on with her left eye. All right.
It's looking someplace else. It's looking. I don't know. It's looking at the other camera. I don't know.
Like. I mean, listen. I don't know for a fact, but it looks like the Botox went a little nuts, man.
Oh, it went a little crazy.
It's like cray
with the Botox. And it said it was ready to start drinking wine. I have a feeling that there's been some wine already drunk.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of something done because it looks really
there's
out
something
of
going
it.
on, bro.
It's a horrible dress.
When it has dime slots, Wow, look at those big flippers. Damn.
You guys are so mean.
Well, it says it's a Mado. That is not a Mado. I know what a Mado looks like. That ain't no Mado.
Well, let me see what the...
You know what? Someone pointed out that she's starting to look like Joan Rivers.
This crazy cat lady needs a glass of wine. 6 adoptions today, and I missed them all so much. Wow, you didn't know what a CL was? You idiots that follow her? Jesus Christ.
She will 100% be Joan Rivers.
No, Joan Rivers at least had some talent.
Well, come on. You know what I mean. With that deformed face.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, she has a zipper at the back.
Here she is with her
voice.
Jerome! Christ, I'd go look for a hiding spot too.
What do you think?
It's like, my God, it's gonna kill me.
Yay!
Where is this?
Hi, God. Jerome.
I hope that cat scratched her.
And that's another room in the house. Yay! Oh my God, does it sound special needs or what right there? I mean, seriously, like it needs a helmet.
Here's what she writes. A few people are criticizing the tone and volume of my voice when I speak.
Yeah,
this is the voice I used with him for all the months he's been outside. So I beg to differ, Miss Stern. Because I was watching your other...
That voice is brutal.
Stupid Graham.
It's like a dolphin being shoved through a tree shredder.
When you were trying to lure him in, where's the stupid one with Howard?
Dude, that's like 8,000 pictures ago,
Here,
bro.
Okay, so just listen. She said, this is the tone I always use, right? Here we go.
Phone ad for churro. Come on, bud.
Come on, bud.
I'm so close to him, it's ridiculous.
Come on, bud.
Look at this. Right here. I'm sitting in freezing.
He's so cute. Bud. Hey, buddy boo.
Buddy boy.
Buddy boy.
You want something else?
Look at this. No comments. She didn't allow comments on this.
Yeah, no. Imagine that.
Interesting. Not really. Who cares? There's nothing else here. There's nothing else in Stupid Graham for you guys to see today.
Nothing.
Except One-Eye Pete. That's
One-Eye Pete, exactly.
I promise you.
Wait, what's that? What's that hand? Wait, what the hell's going on there? Is that Howard doing his hard work for the show?
It's a private moment between myself and Walter.
I have no time for guitar, Robin.
Sing something to Walter.
You are my sunshine.
Go ahead, yeah.
Oh my God.
You make
This is like one of those Rob Zombie hillbilly murder movies.
Honey, you have the most beautiful singing voice I've ever heard.
You are my one and only sunshine. Please don't take my Walter.
Oh my God, my nuts just went back into my body.
You know,
hurt.
I feel like I'm Travis Kelce.
Total turtle head.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Good boy.
Look at these two humps. I mean, these two humps. Look at this. This is what he does. Wow. Instead of actually doing
He's
any
got
real
no
work.
time for that guitar.
Wow.
That's what that hump does. That poor cat.
I wonder if she's just limited. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's
what?
No, I think that.
No, that's about right.
Hey, Xavier, can you record them singing and we'll turn it into like a EDM hit?
Oh, that'd be great.
Gladly.
Can you do that? Can you record that for us?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Not this second.
Okay, not this second. No, not this second.
I shall.
All right.
I shall do it. Cometh the dawn.
You know, this is a great. Artie was not that bad. This bad on heroin.
No
yes,
shit.
You're correct.
Yes,
You're
Beth
correct.
has a tattoo. Beth has a tattoo from when they
Yanka.
It has 6 Yanka and an Apo. A very bad looking Apo.
Yeah, she has Bianca, but the B looks like a
6
6. We call it 6 Yanka. And then she has an apple that her and the idiot went to Justin Thoreau's house because he had some like really cool, amazing tattoo artist there who gave them both an apple.
And it's the worst apple tattoo you could have ever seen in your entire life. This guy was probably pissed off that these two humps came by for a free tattoo.
He's coming down from the meth.
And the other thing is that's the picture where they're coming over with the Glombach Skull vodka to go over their house.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go. I got it for you, my friends.
6 Anka. There it is. 6 Anka.
6 Anka. 6 Anka and the apple. This is like some quality shit going on right here.
I mean, that's some bad ink. I mean, that literally is some bad ink.
Well, it's that fine line ink which never gets old nicely. It just doesn't.
It doesn't age very well.
No.
And that heavy-handed 6 Anka. I mean, it is so heavy-handed.
Yeah.
It looks and plus the placement is utterly retarded. I mean, that's the only word for that. I don't even understand why it's on an angle. I don't understand why it's across its veins. I'm so lost on everything on that tattoo. It makes no sense at all.
No sense. But hey.
Hey.
Tattoo Apple Stern. Hashtag Apple Stern. Hashtag Apple Stern. All right, that's it for us tonight, you guys.
We're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Yeah, we apologize for his lack of actual doing any real work.
Yeah.
And we also apologize because we're going to have to do this all over again.
Do all again tomorrow, and it's going to be even worse because I believe we're going to have a massive dose of JD tomorrow.
Yeah, well, then we won't have that many clips because I hate JD and I'm not going to.
Good.
Come on, you don't want to. Come on, he's available.
Oh, shut up. And listen, what's going on with DJ's Classic Garage before we end the stream?
Been busy. So I've been very busy. I just finished working a little bit on the Toronado, so I'll have some video at that.
Mm-hmm.
I just did a video on Stellantis, the new parent company of Chrysler Corporation, and how they're circling the toilet. Pretty much so. So I've been doing talking about a little new stuff. So working on some old stuff. Have a bunch of shows coming up. So we're just kind of moving along. Also, I'm going to do a little how-to on electrical troubleshooting in your car because I spent a few hours fixing a BMW. It was really
well, I'm happy that you have BMWs to fix up, Dennis.
Yes, well, I made sure mine was safe. So
goofy you bastard, goofy you. I
offered, but that's okay.
Garage, available on YouTube, and make sure to
hey Dennis,
subscribe and follow him.
Can you make my Ford Festiva not look like a Ford Festiva?
Yeah, I can throw a big body kit on it.
How about just throw a body in front of it and make it
I'm just kidding. I don't have a Ford Festiva.
But it's a Ford. It's a Festiva.
Oh, God, that's an ugly car. All right. Good night, guys. We will see you. Is there any guests tomorrow? No, I guess not.
No, it's JD and his clammy self.
The Pope of Mopar, like Melody says. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.